Hello guys, welcome back to some Frosti-Town. Today we're gonna be talking a bit about where do I get my inspiration from. So I get my inspiration from Pinterest. Most people get their inspiration from ArtStation, which is also amazing, but I get my inspiration from Pinterest. The reason that I am I keep looking in Pinterest is because most of the work that I see, I believe that I can create a rough blockout with it. It seems sort of crazy, but it's gonna sound crazy when I'm gonna say it. But if you look at ArtStation, which is amazing, which I do too, I look at ArtStation work too. People work on ArtStation, but their work is very good for inspiration. Like if we go to ArtStation, their work is really good for inspiration, but at the same time it's very hard to imagine that if I can make this. For example, if we go and see Ponte Rio's work, no, there we go. So his work is amazing, guys. If you want to check if you want to check a pro workout, if you want to check someone's workout, sorry, if you want to check someone's work, check Ponte Rio's work. I mean, like, this is amazing. This is like the best of the best guys out there, and he really does an amazing job. He's like, to me, he's like a king of hard surface model. But there are other guys too out there, but I follow Ponte Rio, so do follow Ponte Rio and Blender Bros. Subscribe to Ponte Rio's channel, and also get on his Patreon. But most of his stuff is so highly detailed that I kind of lost the motivation that, oh, I can make this too. But it's really good for inspiration, and when you get to his level, then when you're gonna see his work, you will not be uh, what's that word, disappointed, because you'll know how he made the mountains, how he made this shape, and how he did the joints and everything, the mechanical joints. So then you'll understand. Right now I am also at a intermediate level. I'm not that good. So when you look at someone's highly detailed art, you kind of doubt yourself that maybe I can't make something like this. Look at the detail on this thing. It's a beauty. Look at every composition he has done. It's so next level that I cannot begin to comprehend that, that I can make this. It's very, you know it's very hard to imagine that I can make this. But we all have our time, we all have our learning curves. So this is why I go on Pinterest, and when I go on Pinterest, I look at these works. These are also some of the works that are, like, if you look at them and you say that I'm gonna try to make them. Yes, you can try to make them, but some of them are also very highly detailed. But look at this. Look, some works like this. It's for intermediate and beginners. I suggest that intermediate and beginners kind of look at this work, and rough blockouts like these, because drawings like these and sketches like these, it's really easy to imagine and grab bits and pieces from everywhere. So I get my inspiration mostly from Pinterest, and Pinterest also updates you when Pinterest also updates you when you like something. It's gonna give you that same thing. When you're gonna like something, Pinterest is also gonna give you the same results every day. So a guy asked me on YouTube a long time ago that where do you get your inspiration from. I haven't had the time to reply, but I'm gonna say that I get my inspiration from Pinterest. ArtStation is also amazing, but Pinterest seems Like it gives you a lot of sketches, a lot of concept arts that are not very highly detailed, but when you look at it you go like, there is some hope for me. I can try to make something like this. But don't get discouraged, because we all have a learning curve. I'm a slow learner. I learn slow, but when I do, I make great progress from it. So I do my best here to explain to you where I get my inspiration from. So I hope you understand why I get most of my inspiration from uh, Pinterest. And you should also try Pinterest, because it has kind of a mix works. Like if I write rover concept, when I write rover concept, it gives a nice, a lot of designs and everything. So stuff like this is easy to absorb in your mind, or stuff like this is just a box that is chamfered over here. So we're gonna download this image, and we are gonna go here in downloads. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it right over here. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is that if you guys want to learn something, you should definitely go ahead and buy Ponte Ryu's design course, in which he explains everything. So today the the tutorial that I'm doing is basically on it's just basically on getting motivated, and how I can provide the material for you to get motivated. Let's change the song, shall we? Yeah, I like this one. So when we look at this guy, he is chamfered on three places, and there is a flat face on the front. So we're gonna press Alt W, and we're gonna go here. Oh no, going to cut mode. I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. So we have something like this. I'm gonna press Q, sharpen, and I'm gonna go into edge. We're gonna select this edge. I'm gonna control B it to right about there. I'm gonna select this guy, and I'm gonna control B it to right about there. Probably just scale it down. I scale it too much. So you get what I'm trying to say, that you basically these images are easy to grasp, but if you go to ArtStation, this is so much fine and detailed and carved and polished that you don't know where to start. So basically this is why I choose Pinterest, because you get easy things. But yes, if you want to upgrade your level, you should first of all don't compare yourself to others. It's a big mistake I do sometimes, that I compare myself to those guys who have been learning Blender for 10 years, 20 years. Or maybe if someone has learned Blender a lot in 1 year, that is because he put 14 to 15 hours every day. But some people, we get mentally burnt out. We can't put that much effort in. So it's okay to put little effort, but if you put little effort on a consistent basis, you're gonna get much greater results, rather than just burning your mind and giving it 14-15 hours every day. Because we all have our capacities, we all have our limits. We cannot compare ourselves to others. So it's something like this. So we made something like this, and we're gonna add a cube. I'm gonna go into right angle. I'm gonna bring it down, scale on the z-axis to right about here, bring it up, scale on the y-axis to right about there. Maybe if we bring this back and we go into hard ops and box cutter, and we cut it like this, maybe just a little bit more. No, that won't happen. Something like this. So you have you have something in the bottom. What do you call it? Chassis or chassis, something like that. And you can add some wheels, RY90. You can add some wheels over here. Shift D. You can add some wheels over here. So you basically have a really good, you know, like a really good shape. So and if we if we select another cube, bring it here. It's all about blockout, guys. How do you make your blockouts? So how about if we make something like this and we cut over here, or maybe cut over here like this and cut over here like this, and we go over here, bring it up, bring it right about here, there. So we have something like this. And what if we do this? So we have a nice shape, guys. So this is how you can work out with the different shapes. So today's tutorial sort of is just basically based on how you can improve your art, how you can improve the way of your thinking, and why I get my inspiration from Pinterest instead of ArtStation. I do get my inspiration from ArtStation, but when I want to make something as a from a reference, it's pretty tough to look at so much detail, and because I'm also learning the blockout phase, so I will recommend that look at pictures like these, look at people work like these, that you feel like you can work with them. So this is also a great example. I'm gonna download this too. So the point is not to make the exact same thing, and don't worry, you won't be able to make the exact same thing, because at first you just want something as an inspiration, and while you're moving along with it, you make different type of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, stay frosty, and Frosti-Town signing out.